control the puck. It's almost like he's got a lacrosse stick out there, and there's good reason for that. Here's Rod Smith.
Father and son. It's a bond like no other. That bond between Bruce and Kyle Turris is represented through two of Canada's most treasured sports.
He's a good athlete, and he was, even at a young age, but he was a good lacrosse player. But he spent a lot of time practicing. We would often go outside, when I'd come home from work and throw the ball around for half an hour almost every day, even from the time he was 2 or 3 years of age.
Kyle Turris now makes his career on the ice, but that foundation was created from his father. But Dad's athletic career was forged playing another sport.
When it came to lacrosse, he just kind of taught me the lessons and different ways to move and how to understand the game.
Bruce Turris was a dominant professional lacrosse player. From age 6, it was his game. Minor lacrosse, the junior ranks, eventually the Western Lacrosse Association, where for 15 years he made a name for himself. When Kyle was born, the lacrosse seed would be planted.
We bought him a lacrosse stick when he was born, and by the time he was 2, we were playing with it outside, and we all took it for granted that he would play lacrosse.
Like father, like son, Kyle took up the game, and even though he showed promise, Kyle would forge his own path.
I just found it tough to do both, and I enjoyed hockey so much that I had to choose that. And talking to my dad about it, I mean, he's like, it's your choice. Any way you go, I'm going to support you, and that's what he's done.
Certainly, you'd love to see him keep playing, but we get great joy of watching him play hockey. So, and we knew we were going to continue to have great joy watching him play hockey.
Kyle would take his skills to the University of Wisconsin. It was a perfect fit, even though it would take him away from home.
Kyle told his mother and I that that's what he wanted to do. We thought maybe he'd change his mind over time, but he never wavered. The whole environment there is really exciting for the kids, and unfortunately, very, very few kids up here in Canada get the opportunity to be exposed to that.
Although taking up hockey full-time, the lacrosse skills would carry over.
Just little things like rolling off checks and your vision, kind of seeing guys cutting through the middle on the lacrosse floor translates into hockey.
I think the patience comes from his lacrosse background, but the stick skills are clearly one that he's worked on for years.
For Kyle, draft day would hold a special meaning. At the podium, a man who had his own days playing lacrosse.
From Burnaby, Kyle Turris.
Everything, full circle. Father and son would travel the road to pro hockey together.
His mom and I have always told him that he's fortunate and he should appreciate what he has and never take it for granted.
I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time. I'm not looking too far ahead and kind of living in the moment, and what happens, happens.
A father's past, a son's future, 2 sports, and now 2 men, intertwined as one.